Back in my days, I used to be going back to elementary school. It was really elementary indeed. Look, I found a clue. Elementary, my dear Watson. In fact, it is so elementary that it is my lunch bag. Look, I found something else. What is it, my dear Watson?
Elementary OS.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to an operating system review where today we're going to be looking at ElementaryOS. ElementaryOS is a lightweight distribution of Linux based for the beginners and very minimalistic, sleek, very easy to use and customizable like you wouldn't believe. So without further ado, let's get the keyboard fired up and the TV fired up.
So there we are. This is ElementaryOS, and what do you think? It looks clean, really clean. And going by the applications, we're not going to have to go very far. Elementary's main goal is for lightweight use, as in machines that are not as powerful as the others. Very clean, very basic for internet, videos, and music. So in your applications, oh, this is going to be fast. Calculator, calendar, camera, files, gear email, Midori, multitasking view, which basically shows you dual virtual desktops, music, photos, scratch, screenshot, simple scan, software center, we're going to see that, software updater, system settings, terminals, and video. And that is it. This is the basic this is a vanilla install, so there's no LibreOffice. So first things first, let's go see what Software Center has in store. We have also Docky at the bottom. I've seen that Software Center before. You turn on this, and then yeah, it sends the information. It sends canonical, anyways, information on what you use, like any types of software you use, and it would recommend on what you're using, and there you go. You can even purchase some, much like the Google Play Store and the App Store, and some are free. So let's see, Office. Well, let's see, we have LibreOffice. Yes, we do, right here. So it can be installed at a later date, or as soon as you installed it. Going back to all software, we'll show you this. Installed shows you what you've got installed. Let's see what we have. Well, we have pretty much. Is this completely modular? Yeah, you can actually even remove help, blue. You can remove pretty much anything that's in there. Wow. You can even remove the software center. Oh boy. History shows you what you installed. I don't know why December 9, 2015 is there. Huh. This must have been when it was. I don't get it. And of course, this is the progress where it shows you what happened. So let's go ahead, for example, and install something. Well, I don't have any camera. I'm definitely not paying for something. Let's see, something easy. How about? Oh, there you go. How about VLC? So we're gonna go ahead and install. See. I'm pretty sure what it says installing, you go into the progress, it should show you what's going on. And of course it doesn't. Oh, well. It would help if I used the, there you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you still have to need your root access, or your super user access, much like every other Linux distro out there. So let's get this thing installed, and we'll pick it up right back where we left off. And there we go. It shows you even when you installed it, the date. So it should be installed. Close the software center and it should show up. And here we go. Does it open properly? Yes, it does. And you can also automatically retrieve media info. So let's continue, and there you go. You got VLC. And of course it shows up here with your system tray. System settings shows you pretty much the same hoopla. Easy to access, much like every other ones. I think this is LX. No, what is it again? XFCE or LXDE? Now, would you look at these backgrounds? You got a lot of choices. This is the default. Let's just click one just for the heck of it, and it does show. Well, it applies it automatically. Great background choices too. Wow. Look at that. You get a selection of everything, even clouds. Wow, this is pretty cool. But for the sake of it, let's keep it vanilla. Photos, which is pretty much a gallery, I believe. Oh yeah. Photos, raw photos, and trash. Next up we have videos. No videos open. Select the source to begin playing. So you would open a file and yeah, have fun. Music. Get some tunes. Add music to your library. Well, I don't have any music to play, but it does seem straightforward. Calendar is calendar. Pretty sophisticated too. Easy to use. Geary. Mail viewer. So we'd have to add a Gmail account. So let's say no. It's not going to show it. Well, I'm not going to set up an account because it's going to show up all the emails, and no. Midori. It's a lightweight web browser. This is pretty cool. How about terminal? Straightforward. Simple scan. I'm pretty sure that's for a scanner. We don't have a scanner, so goodbye. Screenshot. You would take a screenshot of your screen. So let's see what it does. So you can grab the whole screen, the current window, select area to grab. You can even include your pointer. Nice. Well, I don't need a screenshot. Scratch, I believe, is some sort of notepad. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Nah, yeah, that's it. Oh, it doesn't ask you to save though. What happens when you reopen it? Oh, it keeps it. Okay. Files is your file manager. There we go. Straightforward. I'm actually liking this. Elegant, lightweight, and overall pretty sleek. Camera, well, I don't have a camera installed. Calculator is calculator. What else would you expect? If you extend, you get the scientific calculator. And software updater is, well, your software updater. It checks within your repositories that it is. It uses the Ubuntu repositories again. And we have some updates. 292 megs worth of updates. And of course, this is ElementaryOS 0.3.2 Freya 64-bit built on Ubuntu 14.04. You know what? For a version that's not even 1.0, this thing looks darn usable. It looks pretty easy to use, very lightweight, and I'm kind of liking it actually. It's so lightweight that actually, let me see how much resources we need actually. So here, type top, and we are using, I think with a gig of RAM you can actually get away with it. 512 at the minimum, but a gig of RAM would actually, you would get away with it. And of course here is your mixer icon. You can up or, well, decrease or increase the volume. You can play within whatever you have open, as in the media, multimedia stuff. Network, of course we have wired network. You'll have wireless if you have wireless. Notifications like Geary, which isn't really there because we haven't set up an account. So your notifications would show up like Windows notification, the icon they have. And of course we have our power options. About the computer, the system settings, and all this stuff. So if we go about this computer, it should open the same thing. There you go. So without that said and done, I think that's pretty much it. So let's wrap things up and let's give it a final thought.
So that's it. This is ElementaryOS. It is a very lightweight operating system, as we've seen. Very user-friendly, lots of options, very, very flexible, stable, very stable. I'd say it's even simpler than ever before. Now, a few drawbacks is that it doesn't include LibreOffice out of the box, but that, yet again, is just, a little something you can add later on. It is not a full out-of-the-box experience as well, so of course we have to put that in perspective too. There's a few little, even though it looks lightweight, it seems to be using, it seems to be more intensive on the RAM than I would expect it of, but yet again, it is a modern operating system, so eventually even lightweight machines eventually, it'll demand more resources even though it's lightweight, so once again, that's to be expected. But overall, this operating system is without a doubt a very, very good operating system. It's so simplistic, neat, elegant. There's nothing quirky about it. And it is based on Ubuntu, so it uses the repositories. However, it does use Canonical for the information if you allow it to do so. So it is more of a Ubuntu, but ElementaryOS is using Pantheon desktop environments and all the hoopla, making it more lightweight. So, without a doubt, the score of this operating system is a 9 out of 10. So if you have any questions, comments, anything I've overlooked or not looked at, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And of course, as usual, until next time, stay bold and take care.